Hi friends, Gypsy Spirit here, and this video is for those of you that are struggling with mental health issues. I have been helping people for over 17 years out of the darkness of their egotistical mind and into the light of what they truly are as a divine being, and love, peace, joy, gentleness, goodness, kindness, but mostly peace. Isn't that what we're all seeking? Peace. And I've come to realize on this journey of helping people and healing going through my own dark night of the soul and inner healing, that the only way we can truly heal is to know the three aspects of ourself. So when I have a new client, the first half hour of our session, I spend gathering information about their life, about the tormenting thoughts they have, and getting to know them. And in the second half of my sessions, I teach them the three aspects of what they are, or what they're dealing with actually. So first we start with their true identity as a divine being of light and love. Now, this is pretty shocking for most people because we've been programmed to believe that we are these human beings with a sin nature, and we are not. We are divine beings made in the image of the divine, of love, of light, of God, if you want to say God. That's why Jesus said in the Bible to be perfect as I am perfect. What that means is we have to know what we truly are and remove the blockages that we have from knowing what we are. So, the way you can know that you are a divine being is just take notice of your everyday life and how you think about somebody and they call you. You see synchronicities throughout your day. Numbers 222, 111. You have thoughts about you're going to the market and you think about, oh, I want to get that parking spot right up front, and you just happen to get that spot. You go clothes shopping and you have a particular item in mind and you think, oh, I want to find it in this store, this color, this size, this price, and you walk in and there it is. For a lot of people, they may say these things are just coincidence. But you know, you are knowing. Knowing is what you are. So when you tap into your true self, which you do often with your intuition, and all these things I'm talking about are your higher faculties. We are taught that we are just humans with five senses. But what I'm telling you is, oh no, you're way more than that. You are a very, very powerful being, and you can manifest anything with your mind. But back to intuition. You've used it many, many, many times to keep you out of harm's way, to save you from danger. You know what I'm talking about. You walk into a place or a business or a room and you just feel the energy. You can just sense when something's off or not right. That is just our internal power at work, always guiding us, protecting us, warning us. We are very, very powerful beings in that we can literally manifest with our minds. If we know exactly what we want to manifest, we know the desire, and we know without a fact that we already have it, and then we see it and we actually feel what it would feel like to have that thing, and while knowing and seeing that we already have it, what that does is it raises an energy and a frequency for you to actually manifest that in your life. The problem is we don't really believe it, and although we might think of something that we really want, we just kind of, life gets in the way and we forget about it, and then we don't get the desired outcome. But I'm here to tell you, if you every day kept creating that vision and that energy from those feelings, you will manifest that into your life, whatever it is, good or bad. You are a very powerful being. So that's the first aspect of what you really need to know. You are not just a human, you are a spiritual being with, I might add, a soul. And I've come to realize, again on my journey, all the soul is like your energy center, or what we would call chakras. And those get blocked with fear, doubts, worries, fears, unforgiveness, bitterness, all that stuff blocks our energy centers so that we aren't at peace, that we experience dis-ease in the body. So literally, we are a spirit with a soul or energy centers. Aspect number one. The second aspect of us is, yes, we are playing the role as a human body. So my role is, I'm an identity theft restorer. I teach people what they truly are and their purpose in life to free and empower them. But yes, I'm also a wife and a mother and a sister and a daughter and a Mimi, a grandma, a friend. I play a lot of roles as Rhonda, a human Rhonda. But Rhonda's going to cease to exist one day. That's why I don't call myself Rhonda. I call myself Gypsy Spirit, because I am eternal. I am not this body mind that I'm playing for a little while. So you have to know this aspect of yourself, meaning not that you're just a human, but you need to know what kind of human you are, what personality trait you have. And I would strongly encourage you to go on YouTube and listen to teachings on the Enneagram. The Enneagram. And it is a personality, another one of those personality tests, right? But it breaks up our personalities into 9 numbers. And when you discover your personality type, you will be blown away at your character's type. And you're like, wow, that's why I do what I do. The other thing to know about this aspect of yourself as a human is your love language. That is extremely important to know. How you feel loved and how you express love, and that all goes back to your childhood. The third and final aspect that you need to know about yourself is your egotistical programmed mind. So whatever you've gone throughout your life, the painful experiences, the trauma you've experienced it in your life, has created this programming. Half of it is being fearful, and the other half is angry. So I call them the fearful victim and the angry protector, because when your fearful victim gets triggered, your shame, your guilt, your regret, fear of the unknown, fear of the future, when that gets triggered, oftentimes your angry protector will kick in to protect you. It's like a coping mechanism. But that's the part of you that's frustrated and bitter and angry and holds resentment. So when you practice awareness of your true self as a divine spiritual being, of being a human character, and then the egotistical program mind, now you can do something about healing. Now you can start living in awareness as your true self and watching what you're thinking and what you're feeling in your body, in your human body. And when your human body is thrown out of peace, you can put your hand on your chest and you can pause and breathe 4 times deeply. Breathe in 4 seconds. Hold it 4 seconds. Breathe out 4 seconds, 4 times. And that will bring you back to your true self. It lowers your adrenaline, your heart rate, clears your mind, and brings you back to your true self. Okay? Then you point your focus on the egotistical program mind that threw you out of peace, and ask yourself, what was I thinking? And why was I thinking that? And what was I feeling? And why was I feeling that? And then you go tap in deep and go, what is the truth about this situation? Now, the ego is going to pop up and give you some BS truth. That's not going to bring you back to peace. Push it away and dive deeper and go, what is the truth that's going to bring me back to peace? And it will come to mind because you're one with the divine. Seek and you'll find. Anyways, when you live in awareness of these three aspects of yourself, you can begin to heal your mind, your tormented mind, and you won't have mental health issues anymore. And then eventually you will probably be able to slowly get off of your medication with the doctor's guidance. I might small thing that takes a lot of work and intention, but you can do it after you get to a point of understanding the three aspects of yourself, living in awareness of what you're thinking and feeling, and do that little processing. And what you're doing is you're dissolving the egotistical program mind, and your true self will emerge. The reason why we struggle with mental health issues is because whichever mindset, your true self or your egotistical program mind, whichever is running the program or the human, is how this human will be. So if the egotistical program mind is giving you shame, guilt, fear, regrets, you're going to have symptoms in the body, in the character. And that's why your true self needs to come in and bring the truth that'll set you free and dissolve the egotistical program mind so that you can heal and you can live a life of abundance and peace, and that you can practice manifesting easily because that energy can flow through you easily without all these egotistical program mind blockages of fear and anger. There you have it. I hope this was helpful for you. Please give this some thought about the three aspects of yourself, your true divine self, your body, mind, character you're playing, and the egotistical program mind. And once you do that, you are on the path of freedom and peace. If you need more help, you can email me at gypsyspirit23@aol.com, or you can go on my website, gypsy-spirit.net. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, your week, and your year.